Hey, it's Sonia. So I'm going to do a little bit more progressed version of what I did before. So I'm doing abs. If you use the OOV this way, you're going to put it this way. If your back feels better, if you use the OOV that way, you're going to use it this way. So as I go through, you don't want to use your hip flexors. And I tend to be in my hip flexors a lot. So let me readjust. If I grab my legs at any point, I'm just using my arms to help me get out of my hip flexors to let them rest to get deeper in my abs. Because sometimes you have to meet your body where it is, and sometimes other muscles start to kick in, and you don't want to start to keep training those muscles. You want to kind of let other muscles strengthen up, so then those once strong muscles weaken out a little bit. So you're going to choose your preferred place of where you want to put the OOV. I'm also going to modify and make it easier for myself, so if you want more of a challenge, either back up closer to the OOV or sit up and pull it in. And then if you need it easier at any point, you scoot down. So, wherever you are, I kind of want your pelvis to be neutral. If your back tends to hurt you, you might be too arched, so you might just have to tilt your pelvis back a little bit more. You also could use a ball as opposed to the OOV, but the OOV is so genius that I'm going to use the OOV. So you can have your hands down on the mat, but I'm also going to say you probably want your neck to be supported because your neck is also one of those muscles. We don't need it too strong. So I'm going to have your hands behind your head, but the thing is your arms are weighted, so the arms are going to be up here, which is going to make your abdominals work a little harder. So you can always alternate and just have one arm behind your head if you need it a little easier, or just scoot down. So you're just going to take 2 breaths, breathing back into the ribs. Yeah, and even I belly breathe too much, so don't think that I'm doing everything perfectly. It's always a work in progress of trying to get this lateral breath here. The other thing is sometimes if I think of kind of like letting my neck be here and then I try to like get into my abdominals a little bit more, it helps me get out of my neck more, as opposed to being soft in my abs, strong in my neck. I try to soften my neck and get deeper through the abs and just kind of make the focus come a little lower. Inhale. Then on the exhale, bring one leg up to tabletop, and then come bring the other leg up into tabletop. So I do want your tailbone down, your sit bones reaching down, and your back definitely not arching. So if you need to readjust, now is a good time. And as you get tired, you might have to readjust because you don't want to train the wrong muscles. Knees are together. You're going to take a couple breaths here, and I want you pulling back through the ribs here. Just showing you because I don't know if I can actually do it. 2 more breaths. And then 1 more breath. So staying here, come curl up a little higher, and then inhale to lower down. So think of your head as a weight against you, and I'm curling up through my abdominals, and you're probably seeing or hearing that I'm shaking because my head's a heavy weight. My arms are a heavy weight pulling up from my abdominals, and I'm just supporting my neck with my arms. Good, and then do 1 more time here, and exhale to curl up, lower down again, and now do those obliques. So you exhale, come up and twist, inhale down center, and then other side, exhale, twist. If you want it harder, reach your legs out. If your hip flexors are getting tired, then you might need to just hold them a little bit as you continue doing the movement of opposite rib to hip. And do 1 more each side. Good, inhale. And exhale 1 more time. So then you're going to curl up in the middle, hold it up, and reach one leg straight out. Inhale to bring it in. Exhale, reach the other leg out. Inhale, switch. Exhale. 1 more each side. Now switch and transition as 1 leg comes in, 1 leg comes out. And 4 and 3. 2 and 1. Both legs come in together. Your hands can stay behind your head. And then exhale to reach both legs out. Inhale in. If you want a challenge, you can reach your arms out. And then inhaling in. Exhale. Good. So we're doing 6 of all of these. I think this is 5. If I'm counting wrong, then just do 6 and 6. Good. So then, hands behind your head. You're going to lower your spine down. You're going to curl up as 1 leg reaches out, lower down as you bend that leg in. Curl up, reach the other leg out, and lower down. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale, switch. Exhale. So I'm just doing a modification for my hip flexors, a neck to be supported. Inhale, switch. Exhale. Otherwise, just keep both hands behind your head. And then exhale. Inhale. Now I want you to curl towards the leg that's bent. And then inhale, lower down. Curl towards the leg that's bent. Straighten the other leg out. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. One more each side. And exhale, and one more time here. So then what I want you to do is bring your legs up the best you can. I would prefer you to be in your abs. So I need to kind of bend my knees so I can pull in through my abs. If my legs are straight, I'm holding them up for my hip flexor. And I'm saying me because I'm assuming a lot of people are also like me and we just have strong hip flexors. So lower one leg down. You're keeping that fixed bend if you want. If you need it easier, just bend your knees more. And exhale. Inhale. You can also change it into more of a scissor and reach one leg down and reach up and get a big hamstring stretch. Reach down. Exhale and reach down. Exhale. My feet are pointed. And then 3. And then 2 more. Good hamstring stretch. And 1. Both legs come up together. Both legs lower down. Inhale. Both legs up. Or you can add the arms. And then exhale. Inhale. Or a modification. And then 3 more. Exhale. And 2. Exhale. And then 1. Good. And then just regular bicycle. Inhale and exhale. Opposite elbow to knee. And paying attention to not side bending. You're just twisting along the spine. Then 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. So let's come down. Let's come lower your spine down. Come stretch back. Circle the arms out around. And then you're going to come curl up. If you'd rather your legs straight, that's fine also. Bent, straight, together, hip distance. Do 2 more. Big circle. Opening the chest. Exhale. And 1 more. And then you're going to reverse. So also if you want to do neck supported, you could still just do these elbow circles and coming down around. And then exhaling up. Still just moving from the core, not pulling from the arms at all. Your arms just support the neck. Inhale down. And then exhale up. So to balance this out, let's flip over and just do a couple extensions. So I'm spinning the oove. You can have it this way. You can also have it face down. Try it. It's what kind of feels best for your body. If the oove supports you in a movement, you're doing it right. If it limits you and stops you, you might need to readjust. So I have my chest almost off the oove. As you can see, I don't have it completely off. And I have a nice supported lower back arch here. So you can have your hands down on the floor, but don't use them. Your legs are turned out. They're wider than your hips. You're going to push into your hands lightly. Use your abs. Try not to use your glutes too much as you come and lift up. And slowly come back down. So you don't want to be crunching into your lower back too much and pushing into your hands. If anything, I just want you to find what strength you have without using your glutes too much, but using your abs more. Using these back muscles a little bit, and then the arms really just assist you a little bit more. I have a pretty flat lower back, so I like to do this to try to restore a little bit of my curve, but I'm not cranking into it. I'm trying to really have it feel good and open my spine up. And then do 2 more, lifting up. Inhale, and then 1 more time, and exhale, and lifting it up. Good. So let's come lower down and then come push back into shell stretch. So what I want you to do, come down towards child pose, but actively tuck your pelvis back and try to release into that lower back more. Nothing pushing or forcing, but try to breathe back there and hold it there for 3 breaths. And exhale. And 2. And 1. Thanks.